Do you know about the MLP reading and fan dubbing community? You probably don't, and if you do, you know Wubcake, and that's about it. Those of you who just had a little panic attack when I said that, don't worry, Wubcake isn't the subject of today's video. There's an entire community dedicated to doing fanfic readings and dubs of comics, and among them are people who do readings of, you guessed it, child pornography. Sky, Pegasus Readings, and Moanaverse have been doing readings of pornographic fanfics featuring children for about 2 to 3 years now, going largely unnoticed because their viewer base isn't all that large, and it was only recently that people started giving enough of a shit to flush them out. Now, pornographic readings of fanfics are already against YouTube's own terms of service, but their behavior crossed the boundary into being highly illegal the moment they started reading out child pornography. Both seem to be in full awareness of the illegality of their actions to the point that they started actively lampshading it in the titles and descriptions of their readings. This is the kind of normalizing behavior I was talking about. You see, when I started mass condemning this shit in the wake of the Toon Critic scandal and highlighting that the brony community has a dangerously flirty relationship with pedophilia, I was met with a lot of well actuallys from bronies of all stripes who tried to argue that it's a story, they're fictional and not human and blah blah blah, and they argued that this was all okay because of all of that. On the other hand, there were just as many people who turned around and went, wait, what? Because they sincerely weren't aware that this kind of material was on the same moral and legal level as photorealistic child pornography. And it's easy for many people to not be aware of this because the people who run most of the fandom's websites and act as the fandom's figureheads have been misinforming them as such the entire time. We're going on 9 years. A lot of people have grown up within this community's lifetime. That's a long time for fuckheads like these to be influencing people. The brony fandom's casual relationship with pedophilia is so baked in at this point that people can gleefully post shit like this and proudly display it as such with seemingly no shame, only getting in a huff when someone fucks up and other people make the obvious connection to their behavior. So meet the new scumbags, same as the old scumbags. I need a drink.